Hello friends, it's Christy. Welcome to Bitly Ditly Has Plans. In today's video, we're doing a flip through of January in my Plum paper 7x9 hourly planner. So let's take a look. Okay, so for my index page, I took just a little piece of this clip art here from Planner Kate's Winter Garden Kit. It's kit number 304. I was just kind of finishing out the month and I had a few of these little pieces left over from the last week in January. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to put that little guy there. Isn't that sweet? I tried to find something to kind of go on these index pages so they're not quite so plain. But so I thought this was kind of cute and it kind of matched because it has sort of a lavender purpley look to it. Okay, so let's get going into here. Alrighty, so I used for my monthly and highlights page, I used a kit from Ever Changing Plans. This was my first, no, actually this is my second time because my December highlights and monthly were also from Ever Changing Plans, and I really like this one. I thought it was so pretty. I liked the soft, subtle colors. This little guy right here, this is from Doodle Planner. It says, "Create the life you can't wait to wake up to." So I like having a quote here. And then up here, I like to put what my monthly kit was and then kind of my featured kits for each week. And so that's kind of how I usually fill these circles up here. I'm not a super goal planner, so I always feel like if I set a goal and then I don't achieve it or meet it, then I feel like I've failed or something. So I just don't set goals. My projects, I didn't get very far. I did not do any scrapbooking in January. It was just kind of crazy. We did not get to painting our master bedroom, but the big thing was that I cleaned out our pantry, which was in desperate need of being cleaned out. And then I cleaned out the bathroom drawers in our master bath. And I feel like just doing those things gave me like a total reset and a refresh on the house. With all the craziness of the holidays, I mean, the pantry really just was a mess. And so that was really nice. And then I still haven't written my good times. Usually right here, what I do is I'll just write. This is kind of my memory journaling. I'm not a huge journaler, so like once a month in this space is plenty good for me. I still haven't gotten a chance to kind of just really sit down and reflect on the month, and so I will do that soon. And then currently, I have what I'm reading, what I'm watching, and what I'm listening to. And so if you've seen any of my past videos, you know I had struggled for months to finish The Zookeeper's Wife. And so I did finally finish the book. And so I allowed myself to watch the movie once I was done with that. And so I love Jessica Chastain. I enjoyed the movie more than I did the book. I couldn't get into the author's style. And I feel like it's a great story. It just wasn't told in a way that engaged me. So, I mean, I'm sure it's a great piece of work. It's just me, but I had a hard time with it. And I did enjoy the movie. And then I was also I finished watching The Good Place, which was hilarious and totally not what I thought it was going to be about. I love Kristen Bell and Ted Danson, so that was really fun. And I watched this little series, I think it's on Netflix, called The Imposters. It's something I'd seen on there for months and I just never clicked on it, and I finally kind of ran out of things. I needed a new series when I finished The Good Place, and so I actually ended up kind of liking that. And then I was listening to Committed to Create, which is a podcast from Lisa Funk, who is the woman that created the creative hand lettering bundles that I had bought. I did a video on those. So anyway, she has a podcast. And then I'm listening to Heather Kell from Kell of a Plan. Her podcast is Planning a Life I Love. So that's kind of what I'm listening to. These scripts here are from Nicole Hutch Designs. And then these two little icons here are also from her. And then this little podcast one here is from Planner Kate. So I think that's it for the highlights. I know if you saw my plan with me for this month, I didn't have this little deco piece. Can you see that? After I did the plan with me, I realized that the kit came with these cute little deco pieces, and you'll see some on the next page. And I was like, oh, I should put these down. So I really like how that just kind of gives it a little extra on this page without taking up space and getting in the way of where I would write. And that's something I need to get better at, is I'm super functional at my core in terms of my planning style. And so I do like to add little pieces of decoration where I can. And so I have to remember to try to do that when I'm filming, because normally it comes to me afterwards. It's like not knowing what to say in the moment, and you think about it afterwards and you know, oh, I should have said this. That's what happens. Is it's like I'm planning along and I'm doing all of my functional stuff, and then after I'm done filming, I'm like, oh, I should have put this cute little sticker down. So anyways, I'm learning. All right, so let's take a look at the month at a glance. I love this print here. It's celebratory. You can see little gold balloons and all that kind of stuff, but it's not like overkill. It's not like that traditional black and gold or black and silver for New Year's. And so this, I just thought this was super sweet. Here's another little deco piece that I added in. I tend to like to try to color code things. And so all of my work stuff is in this green here. Just I lay out kind of what's going on for the month. Scott was on active duty orders the whole month. So he was in and out. And then something that I did new was that I started mapping out my videos for my channel. And I loved the way this worked out. It was so helpful for me to kind of know, okay, what am I going to do next? What should I put up on this day and that day? And how many videos a week do you think you can actually accomplish? And so this was super helpful. As I got to the end of the month though, and I was looking at it, it got kind of cluttered and busy for me. And so I came up with a new strategy for my social media planning in February. And so hopefully you'll be able to catch that video and check out kind of the changes that I made. And that's something that I love in doing this, is that, you know, you try something out. And I did it for the month. I liked it, but it wasn't quite right. And so I tweaked it a little bit. And now I have a new way of doing it in February that I think is really going to work for me. What I do over here in my sidebar is I put things that happen every week. And again, that way I'm not cluttering up the space in here with the things that are just kind of what only happening during this month. And so I have a weekly staff meeting every Wednesday at 9. So that goes in here. Emma has soccer Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then something else I added was just kind of tracking my Instagram and YouTube followers and subscribers. I just kind of want to see if I'm growing from month to month. I mean, if I continue to grow and you folks like my content, I'll keep at it. And so I kind of like that. Most of these event labels came with the kit. There are a couple of Planner Kate ones that I added in. This is a Planner Kate. That's how I mark when to give Otis his heart guard and next guard medicine. And then I like to put in the birthdays, and I usually, each kit will have either some kind of asterisk or star or something. I like to mark the birthdays that way. We had a holiday. This is Planner Kate, and then so that's no school. And then that's also Planner Kate. This little YouTube icon is from Planner Kate, as well as the paydays. And then, oh, if you saw the plan with me, I tried to draw a little arrow and it was bad. So I whited it out, and I knew I had one of these little stickers on a freebie, and I just couldn't find it when I was filming. So I went back afterwards and I found it. So, because my sister-in-law, her birthday is actually on New Year's Day, and I wanted to use this cute little deco box. And so I put her birthday over here and just kind of drew the arrow. So that's the month at a glance. And then this week was the dead week. I just wanted all of 2020 in my 2021 book. So I started the year with this week, which was January 4th through the 10th. This is a Krissyanne Designs kit. I loved this kit. It was my first time using her stickers. So I did have to, you'll see the black ink, which is different for me. I did have to get a permanent marker to write on the stickers, because otherwise they'll just smear. These are incredible stickers. They are slippery, so it takes some getting used to in terms of writing on them, but I loved this. I loved how it turned out. She has, in the kit, there were habit trackers, so I was able to put those down. Normally I just make those with the highlighter. I loved all these little deco boxes, and so I was really happy with the way this came out. This family time script is also a Krissyanne Designs. It was just a separate sheet that I had ordered when I did like this like a binder order. I ordered the binder and then like a curated bundle of like boxes, and then I picked a bunch of random little weekly kits, and so this was one of them. This sweet little doodle girl is Planner Kate, as well as these little soccer balls and that basketball. And so what I was doing here is I always like to highlight this area, and I like to record my walking. I try to walk every morning. And then down here, I was tracking my meals last year down here, and I thought, you know, I'm going to try and track some of my social media stuff, like when do I film, when do I upload, that kind of thing. And so that's how I was using the space down here in January. Again, if you look at what I'm doing in February, I kind of change it up. This little nail polish icon, this is from Planner Kate. I love this. I have a whole sheet of them in different colors. And so I kind of try to match like the color that I happen to be wearing. But this was a great kit. I loved it, like this little cleaning bottle icon, get it done. But I just love these fat little penguins. They're just such cuties. So I just went with the whole little penguin theme here. Okay, and then in this week, this is Planner Kate Kit 207, Let It Snow, mixed with this little kit here from Planner Envy. So wanting to continue that theme of the little winter animals. Here you can see I did my habits with my highlighter like I normally do. Again, using the space up here for my walks, down here for my social media stuff. What I did up here is, you'll notice I didn't get the date, like the strip headers, and I don't do that every month. I do it, I mean every week. I do it often enough, but just so that it doesn't get too thick up here, what I'll do is, these are dates from a monthly kit, because I don't change the dates on my monthly spread you'll see here. This is fine to me. I don't put those date stickers down, so I save them, and if I don't want to order a weekly strip, I just use them here, and I thought this color matched pretty well. I liked that. So all these scripts are Planner Kate here. This one was from a freebie. Let's see, where did this one come from? Fern Creek Stickers. This deco box is from the Let It Snow kit from Planner Kate. But these little cuties, something I did here, I kind of started doing this in December. I would lay the deco boxes down, and they just kind of felt like they were floating, or like, I don't know, I just needed to anchor them or frame them. And so what I did was I had scraps of this thin washi left. And so I just kind of framed them on top and bottom with the thin washi. And I just kind of feel like it makes them pop a little bit more. And then this piece, so this was actually a, you know, like a wide bottom washi, like something people would normally put all the way across the bottom here. That's just too much, you know, valuable real estate for me to block off with a sticker. And so as I got kind of through my week, I looked at where I had open white space, and it worked out that this space was open. And so what I did was I just trimmed it to where I could capture these two little cute polar bears, and then framed it with the skinny washi. And I really like how that turned out. I think it's really sweet. Again, the same soccer ball icons from Planner Kate, some budget stickers from her. And then this family time, I have a sheet of these. I love them. So you can see in different colors. This one's kind of bluish, and this one's kind of lavenderish. And so we do a lot of family dinners on the weekends with my family. And so this was, week 2? I also like to highlight the week I'm in, so that's how I know where I am in the month. Okay, so week 3. This is also a Planner Kate kit. This is 303. Blue Blizzard. I loved this. I love just the light floral touches to it. Again, using the highlighter to mark my walks. All of these fun little things came from the kit. All of this clean house, the to-do. This Get It Done is actually from Krissyanne Designs. So I just added that in. And then on this kit, I bought the little clip art sheet. It's a new add-on that she did for 2021. I don't know, this is kind of a hot mess again. Like I said, I'm still learning like that deco style. I watch a lot of Happy Planner planners, and they do all the florals from the Happy Planner and all of that. And I love looking at that. I just don't quite have the knack, which is surprising because I was a scrapbooker, hardcore scrapbooker, and like did all of that kind of stuff. And I don't know if I've just lost the knack or I need to kind of get it back or whatever. I did fill in a couple of the little flower pieces or leaf stem pieces here and there. I did this little collage, and then I anchored it by framing it with washi. And then I actually went in and I colored the white with the blue highlighter from my mild liners. And I kind of like how that turned out. I kind of think that's good. And then just trying to use this space down here again for my social media planning. I just didn't get a good feel for it this way. And so again, I'm really liking what I'm doing in February instead. And so that you'll see that to come. But again, just like kind of cleaning house, that kind of all my little to-dos. I kind of liked how I highlighted it and then I drew a little box around them. That was something kind of different that I did in this week. So I like that. Oh, and then practicing my creative lettering. Still needs some work there, obviously, but at least I'm giving it a try. And then, of course, the Sweet Planner Kate Doodle girls. I love these girls. Okay, so then we're into the final week of January. So this is Planner Kate Kit 304 Winter Garden. I loved the colors of this, sort of the blues and the lavenders. I felt it was really wintry, but I like just kind of how soft it was. This Seize the Day, what I did was I put a deco box from the kit, and then this little frame is also from the kit because I got the clip art page, and then Seize the Day Just Fit, and this is from Happy Planner. Again, these are all Planner Kate scripts. I tried to put a little deco down here. Again, kind of spread them out throughout the spread here. What I do here on my sidebar is I try to put the things that I know at the beginning of the week that need to happen, but don't necessarily have a specific day in the week that I need to do it. And then these are just kind of daily as I go through my day. I had a lot of calls to make on that Friday, apparently. I love the new little payday script that comes in the sampler. This was a freebie from Fern Creek Stickers, I believe. And then I think this little guy is from Big Elephant Plans. I bought a page of little icons from her. And then this Habits is from Nicole Hutch Designs. I don't know why I wasn't doing that before, but I thought, here's my little habits. I should just put that little label over there. It just kind of gives it a little more oomph. I loved this washi. Like, I just love this whole thing. And again, I used the strip headers here this time. So yeah, I don't know. I just feel like this month actually worked out really well. I like the way it looked. I have a little more white space here, but I didn't feel confident enough to try to do like another little floral thing or whatever. So I just kind of left the white space there. And then, so that's the final week. These are just notes from a parent meeting that we had. And then this is my monthly cleaning page. So as you may know, I am trying to kind of work in the Clean Mama routine into our family life. And so what I did here was I just put some washi down. I put the dates for each week. And then these are the daily 5. Make your beds, wipe your counters, check your floors, clear your clutter, and then do a load of laundry. And then you have weekly tasks. And what she does is she's like, Monday is this, like Mondays is, I think, clean the bathrooms, Tuesdays, dust, Wednesdays, mop, like, or sorry, vacuum, etc. And I feel like it's a little more geared towards someone who might be home more on a regular basis. I'm home now because we're working remotely because of COVID, but typically I work out of the home in an office. And so I needed to adjust it to make more sense for our lifestyle. And so I started with doing linens, sheets, and towels on Monday. Tuesdays and Thursdays are kind of the days where I don't really do any housework other than just like keeping things tidy and doing the daily 5 because it's just really busy. And then towards the weekend, I really like how dividing it up and just doing certain tasks frees up more of your day. Because I used to spend, you know, most of Saturday or most of Sunday just doing all the housework on just those days. And so I kind of like how this was working out. I have a little bit more of, as I got used to the system in January, I kind of refined it and tweaked it for February. And I think that video just posted on Wednesday of this week. And so I'm really kind of getting into this. And I have to tell you, having things written down where I can check something off the list is so satisfying and so motivating. If something's written down and I don't get it done, like that drives me bonkers. And so it really does keep me on task. I have this cute little doodle girl here that I added. And so those are all of the weeks. And then here, these are her rotating tasks and then a monthly focus. And so some of these I didn't really need to do because I had done them already, like cleaning the light fixtures, I just did kind of previous to getting into this system, so I didn't bother to do them. And I just take it as I'm gonna get to as many of these things as I can. And I really actually, I felt pretty accomplished. I did a good amount of like cleaning out, decluttering, and that kind of thing, getting the furniture polished. And I cleaned the oven, which was amazing, wiped down the appliances. So that was really nice. So I'm happy with the way this turned out. And then this was just leftover washi from the Let It Snow Planner Cake Kit. And then this page, this is actually a to-do add-on page. It's the to-do lists. I don't know. Yeah, you can see up here, to-do list. And what I wanted to do was use this in some way for my social media planning. So this is just some washi from the Winter Garden Kit 304 from Planner Kate. And I wasn't quite sure how I was going to use all of this, but I've really refined it in February. So take a look at that social media setup. And you'll see a big difference. But here, basically what I was doing was I wrote down all of the content that I had wanted to do, and then I put the dates that it was scheduled to go live on my channel, and then just check marked when I had got it all done. But I wanted something that went a little deeper and like kind of had a checklist for each of the steps, like filming, editing, uploading, making the thumbnail, and then what's the go live date. And so I tweaked it for February, and I'm really happy with how that's going. But this was just, again, it's just kind of, you gotta try it. You gotta start somewhere. I tried this. I like, kind of thinking it through, working things through in my mind. And then I kind of was like, hey, I'd rather it kind of look something like this. And so this is kind of like me sketching out the idea of what I think I want to do in the next month. And so again, just trying different things and seeing what sticks and what works. So that's it. That's pretty much January. Let's see. We'll go back through. So just the highlights again. Love this Ever-Changing Plans kit. So sweet. Love the colors. And then we got into Krissyanne Designs. Lots of lavenders and blues and just such cute little penguins. And then carried on that winter animal theme with these sweet little guys from Planner Envy. Got into some winter florals with Planner Kate, and continued that theme the following week. And then just my monthly cleaning page, and then kind of just the start, some ideas of what I want to do for my social media and planning. So I think that's it, friends. Make sure you come back and check out February, because like I said, I've tweaked some things. Just again, kind of trying to evolve and grow and make this book really work for me. So I guess that's it. We'll just flip it back to the index. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe so you can catch future content on my channel. Thanks for watching, friends. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.